Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Sonic the Hedgehog here, and I'm Mario here. We're back from the Maxi Toys. Welcome back to more Let's Play of The Simpsons Road Rage for the Nintendo GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox, and PC. So last time we select Bart Simpson in the Evergreen, Entertainment District, and today we're going to be selecting the third character, Marge Simpson, and also the third stage. Marge Simpson, she's actually using a car from the episode from Screaming Yellow Honkers from Season 10, and I think it's on the 15th episode. And, honestly, when we watch that episode, I think this is actually a great Marge Simpson episode for the entire show, in my honest opinion. Yeah, I do agree with you with that, but, hey, at least, you know, that car is actually represent from, season, 10, obviously, from 1998 to 1999 Syndrome. Anyways, today we're gonna be selecting Springfield Dam, which is the third stage of this game itself. So, even though, as we said earlier, I think this is one of our, not a big fan of this stage, though, must admit, though. Because, for one thing, the stage itself looks really, really large compared to the other levels. But we'll explain to that when we get into it.
I'll be watching you.
Oh, you better watch me then, Mr. Burns.
Can you name the truck with four-wheel drive?
Anyways, let's grab Lisa Simpson. We have to take her to KRO. I think it's K Radio. I think that's what it's called.
Lisa, sweetheart, get in.
Thanks, Mom. You're a lifesaver. Can you please take me to the radio station?
You got it.
Anyway, as far as Marge Simpson is concerned, that she's actually a really good character to actually just to see what the hell the show represents from that. Yeah, I know that. But anyway, I guess a few things we should able to just to talk about throughout is that recently that Nintendo decided to actually reveal a latest update, yes, another update on Super Mario Maker. And the reason being is because, you know how a lot of people seem to really, they want to get checkpoints, because when they get into the most frustrating levels, well, it turns out it's true. Because now you can actually place the checkpoint flags whatever you do in the tour mode, or in this case just a create mode. Which you don't have many trouble with the harder stages throughout the Super Mario Maker from all across the whole entire world. Anyway, alright, so let's destroy those stuff.
Well, it's about time.
Yeah. Anyway, another thing we'd like to point out is that, one of our first ever Let's Plays, predictably Sonic Unleashed for the Nintendo Wii mostly. Well, since that original Let's Play has been removed due to the fact that because of their quality, rubbish dialogue going on, and plus not to mention that the quality on this looks pretty crappy. So, what we're going to do is that we'll let Piglet can actually do a remake Let's Play of Sonic Unleashed for the Nintendo Wii, so that it will about to be up until next year after after finishing some of the older Let's Plays, like predictably even though Duffy's almost finished Sonic Riders though, and as well as that, he also is going to be still doing Super Mario Galaxy 2, so even though that Super Mario Galaxy 2 was a really long game compared to the Super Mario Galaxy 1, even though that Super Mario Galaxy 1 and Mario Party 1 Let's Play are by far the longest Let's Plays that we've ever done for our channel. Yeah, I know that. Anyway, yeah, there's not much we can talk about. Besides, there was like 4 or 5 renditions of the updates of Super Mario Maker that we talked about. So that, well, obviously the one which is noticeable, where you can now put in checkpoints, which I'm glad about that. Or in this case, we're glad about that, because if it doesn't, then it'll make the game even more likely. I don't know what to think of, and something like related to Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, because Castlevania Dracula's Curse, though I do know, I've heard that it has some quite stingy of checkpoints, like you have to bump like a few rooms back, and then eventually You have to go back into further away from, I think it's especially noticeable when you're fighting the final boss in that game. Like, if you die during the fight with Dracula, you bump the, you go a few rooms back, and then rather than just getting stunned into the bottom of the bare staircase.
Oh my heavens!
Even though that, well, I'm glad this has been fixed out very, very well.
I sure won't.
Anyway, of course you can go to the shortcut to actually go drive from the waterway, which, is always nice. But, there's one gimmick that I'm not overly keen on in this stage, and that will have to be the slant or the slope. We'll actually get encountered there until we actually get out of this White House looking place. Yeah. Alright, so, if you saw that a few seconds ago, that we actually crashed into the bus itself, sometimes the physics can be slightly bit more weirder. So, even then, I don't think it wasn't as compared to the physics to like Crazy Taxi, like for instance. So, yeah. So we got about 44 or 40 seconds left until we actually take him to the destination point. Okay, I think this is the point I was talking about, that, if we do miss some of this speed, that, at first glance, whenever when we first time playing this, even though we did play the stage for a little bit, but, it all turned out to be quite lame. But, what I actually discovered, where we are just about to discover just recently, is that we did not know if that we can actually just go ahead and do like a little drive up onto that giant slant, which that might be seem to be pretty nice actually, to actually get our recovery back up. So yeah, that's actually pretty swell. I actually want to point out, Mario, I don't think the stage wasn't too bad. Yeah, I will admit though. But at least until we actually get into the 6th stage, which appears to be Springfield Mountains, though. Hey, I'm not looking forward to that. Why's that? Well, we actually, we have to get into it until we actually jump into it. So for now, though, let's just concentrate on Springfield Dam, and then hopefully, eventually, we should able to, I don't know, just drive and get some more dollars. Alright, so we're almost there to 7,000. Hopefully we can get up to 7,000 in time, so yeah, of course we need to avoid those traffic. Sometimes avoiding traffic can be pretty impossible because sometimes those cars popping out of nowhere, like for instance one noticeable, which is on the bus for instance, that we always get even though as well as from that though, there's some multiple colored cars that constantly get in our way for that traffic things there, so that's pretty much underwhelming for that part. Anyway, let's take him over here. I don't think we've got enough time though. Oh, we actually got Principal Skinner. That's actually pretty nice. Yeah, as soon as we actually got him on when we actually drop our upper out. But yeah, that's actually pretty swell. And every time when you actually get into the gameplay, that sometimes Mr. Burns will actually interrupted the you doing gameplay voice things there, like I don't think we got time left because we got catch off guard from that little ramp. Well, we take $7,615, but oh well. Hey, Mr. Burns, you just interrupted when we actually finished it. Whatever. But yeah, I think that's a pretty average run though. Much better than previous two. So let's see how we got.
Hey, your rating is insane.
And our ranking is insane. And we're actually in 4th place, so it's not too bad for my recommendation. So we'll just put in 3 bunch of A's here just for curiosity. So anyway, we just unlocked ourselves a new reward. Let's unlock the new starting location because during next time around we're going to be selecting Lisa Simpson until the next video. So yeah, that'll be pretty exciting, at least.
Driver on the road. Blast your hide to Hades, you meddling fool.
And we've unlocked unclear power plant, which is the next stage we've just unlocked. So anyways, join us next time on Let's Play The Simpsons Road Rage, is that we're about to be exploring Unclear Power Plant. And also we're going to be selecting Lisa Simpson, so see you guys next time for that. Later fellas.